What's going on today, guys? We're going to continue on the 88 Mustang GT, aka the Red Demon, on the 5-lug conversion that I'm doing on the car. I'll talk to you just a few seconds here about the spindles that I'm using. I am using the 99 to 04 spindles. I bought them used. I bought the left and the right for 150 bucks. That come with everything. Only thing I had to do was bought them on the car. I went ahead and had new ball joints pressed into the front control arms, 99 to 04. And what I want to talk to you about today is the PBR brake caliper. The driver's side, when I put a little bit of compressed air in the driver's side, you can see the pistons move, so the driver's side wasn't seized up. The passenger side was seized up. So what I had to end up doing was taking a grease fitting and screwing in right here where the hydraulic hose goes in, and then pumping this thing full of grease in order to get these pistons to come out. I've rebuilt both of them already, but what I'm going to do is kind of go over the process that it takes to get the pistons out and put a new rebuild kit in one of these calipers. Now, when you buy a kit, one kit will do one caliper, so if you're going to do both calipers, you got to make sure you buy 2 of these. And there's your part number. I bought these on eBay for $8.50 free shipping. Okay, we're going to get right into it. What you want to do is take you a block of wood. You'll take you a block of wood, and you want to stick your block of wood in between your pistons and your caliper. You do not want to get your hand in between the block of wood and these pistons as you putting that compressed air in there, because it could hurt your fingers pretty bad. So I'm going to move you guys down just a little bit here. Hopefully you can see this and what I'm doing. I'm going to grab my compressed air, and I'm going to put a little compressed air in here, and you'll see these pistons pop out. And there we go. Now once you get your pistons popped out that far, remove your piece of wood, and you want to take and put your C-clamp on one side with just a little bit of pressure, just to kind of hold it in place is all you want to do. So I'm going to take the C-clamp, and I'm going to put on just one side and hold this piston here in position. Okay, I'm just going to hold that, I just got it lightly on there. I'm just going to hold that into position. Put a little more pressure on it. Okay, now what I want to do is get me another shim and put in between the caliper and the piston. Grab my compressed air. I'm going to try to get this piston on out just a little bit further. And there you go. As you can see, piston come out a little bit further. Now what you want to do, the whole goal here is to alternate back and forth with your C-clamp and your shim until you get the pistons both to where they will kind of wiggle freely. What I would do is push that back in, put my C-clamp over here. Don't tighten it down, just keep enough pressure on it. And then I would put my shim over here, blast some more air in here until this one popped out some more. And got them both out far enough to where I can wiggle it. And you want to wiggle it till you get the piston pulled out. You get the piston pulled out. You want to take and remove your old dust seal. In this case, this is new, but you want to remove your old dust seal. And if you look down inside of the caliper here, you will see an O-ring down inside there. That's the new O-ring. Right here's the old one that come out, the old O-ring and the old dust seal. Now just while you got your pistons out, clean everything up inside real good. I just took me a little bit of Scotch-Brite, went in there, cleaned it all up, make sure all the gunk was out. And for the pistons, I just used a little bit of wool. I used some 00, very fine wool. and just went around the piston to get all the buildup off of it, because when, like I said, when I pumped this one full of grease, it had some buildup around the piston here, and I think that's what was keeping it seized into place. Now once you get your old seals and O-rings out and you get everything cleaned up, make sure you look inside of these recessed here and make sure these recessed are nice and clean too. And you get your new seal installed inside, your new O-ring inside. Make sure you use a little bit of brake fluid when you're doing this to keep everything lubricated. Don't use nothing but brake fluid. You don't want to use no other kind of lubrication. Just use brake fluid. Okay. Now what we're going to do is take and install, go ahead and install the dust seal, because you cannot put the dust seal on the piston and then try to get it in. You cannot lock this dust seal into that recess. So you have to take and put the dust seal in first. So we're going to stick the dust seal in. Get it in all the way around. Get it locked up in that lip, right up in that recess there. And I'm going to run my finger around and make sure it's locked in that recess pretty good. Okay. So we seem to be locked in. Alright. As you can see, we're locked in now. Got the new dust seal installed. Got the new O-ring inside the caliper installed. Let me get a little bit more brake fluid. We're going to put a little bit here on the piston. Right around that piston there. Cap on this, set it out of the way. Push that one back in. And here we go. Alright, the trick to this is you need to take and grab your dust seal and pull it out. Pull it out that way. And you want to pull it out and you want to stretch this front opening like this. So you want to grab your piston, take a couple of your fingers, stick in there, grab that dust seal and stretch it open in the front and slide it right over that piston just like that. You stretch it out enough to slide it over that piston. Now this front of this dust seal right here, as you can see, will snap right into that recess once you get the piston back inside the caliper. So we're going to take and just kind of work it back in a little bit here. Kind of work it back forward, get it in as straight as possible. Push it in. And then there you go. Some new rebuilt calipers. And there you go, guys. As simple as that. So we got a nice rebuild kit in here. And like I said, we'll try them, see if they work. If they don't work, then we'll just trade them in the core and get some remanufactured. I think you can get some remanufacturers if you use if you buy them online and use the discount code. I think you can get some remanufacturers for about $45, $49 at the parts house. Now we're going to be running the stock hydraulic lines. Now you got to add an adapter on the passenger side in order for the FoxBody hard line to adapt to the 99 to 04 hydraulic line. The driver's side will screw right into the factory hard line on the FoxBody. The passenger side won't. So we got both of those lines, and we got the washers. They were actually on sale. Mustangs Unlimited had them on sale. Go check them out, guys. Everything they got is free shipping. And I think I give individually total, it was about $13, I believe, for both of them. Now I go back to the adapter that you have to have. Now you have to gut your proportion valve. As you can see, I done gutted mine, done took the guts out of it. And when you pull these guts out, make sure you look up inside that proportion valve and make sure there ain't no O-rings or anything like that left behind. And when you take the cap off, there's going to be an O-ring in between the thread and this hex right here, right in this recess. You want to transfer this O-ring to your new plug that you get. Come with instructions. You see here in the picture with the guts taken out of the proportion valve. On the back it talks about how to transfer your O-ring over to your new plug, and that's the name of the seller. And we'll walk over here and take a look at it real quick. Now, as you can see, right here goes the adapter that goes to the hard line on the passenger side of the FoxBody. It's made out of brass. And right here goes the plug that goes in the proportion valve. Take all your guts out, transfer your O-ring over from the old plug to this new plug, and as you can see, it's solid right here on the end instead of having a hole in it. And then there you go, $24.95. Can't beat that. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and click on that notification bell for the next video coming up. We are waiting on the casting camera plates to come in. Once the casting camera plates come in, then we can start putting everything on the front end, as far as all the brakes, the hydraulic hoses, so on and so forth. Thanks for watching, guys.